Hello and welcome back to Feel Good Friday, presented to you by Entertainment Scoop. I am your host, Liv Teixeira, and today we are talking about the 4 things to tackle December. This year has been absolutely crazy, and so I figured not only do we need some kind of structure for New Year's and the resolutions, but we also need something for the month of December that's gonna get us ready to go for the new year. So we will start with some positivity. Number 1, what is your favorite thing that has happened this year? Now, this means what is your favorite memory alone? What is your favorite memory with friends? And of course, what is your favorite memory with family? This can be anything. This can be a phone call. This could be somebody sending flowers. This could be going for a drive. This could be the little things. I mean, I understand that we are in a year where there have not been many big things, but this can be the really, really little things. What are some of those things that you are eternally grateful for? We have to look at this year as the balance of the good and the bad. Without the good, there is no bad. Without the bad, there is no good. It is a balance. And so when it comes down to us reflecting over this year, it's okay that it was a more challenging year. It could have been a more fruitful year, but it's okay if it was a more challenging year. The point here is, let's bring out some of the positivity. Let's bring out some of the things that we're actually really grateful for that had happened. So what is your favorite memory with yourself? What is your favorite memory with your friends? And what is your favorite memory with your family? Number 2, with any year coming to an end, I'm gonna ask you to do this. This year may just be a little heavier, a little more weight than regular. But number 2 is to reflect. Reflect on how this year went for you. How did this year go personally? How did this year go in your relationships? How did this year go in your career? Maybe you realize you want to do something new. Maybe you got fired. Maybe you were in a job that you hate. Maybe you're in a job or a business or a career that you love. How did this year go for you? What went really good? What went not so good? And what are some of the things that you maybe want to change going forward? Which brings me into number 3. What are 3 things that you want to accomplish in 2021? This is important in any year, really getting clear on what you want your next year to be. Do you want to advance in your relationships? Do you want to advance in your personal development? Do you want to advance in your career or your business? What are the things that are important to you? Write those 3 things down. And when you have them down, stick to them. Half of the battle is actually sticking to them. It's not just sitting here on December 1st or January 1st and saying, these are the things that I want to do. It's actually getting down to the nitty gritty, which is just committing. It's the little things. It's the day in, day out, one step forward, which we talked about last week, I believe. So write down 3 things that you want to accomplish, 3 things that you want to make progress on in 2021. And we're gonna go one step further and we're gonna say, pick one of those and start today. Now, this means, okay, I am taking my goals seriously. This is something that is part of the subconscious training where you are committing to something through and through, and you're saying, this matters to me and I'm starting today. I'm gonna do this right now. So pick one of those things and start today. Maybe it's part of your fitness journey, maybe it's starting a side hustle, maybe it is something about mindfulness, something about meditation, something about yoga. It could be anything. But pick something and stick to it over these next couple weeks. And the cool thing about starting early is it gives you that competitive edge. It gives you that advantage. It gives you that trust and believability that we talked about last week. And if you can show up during one of the hardest times of the year, there's always so much going on in the holiday season, regardless of if we're doing stuff in person or FaceTime or Zoom or whatever the case may be. The holiday season is always one of the craziest. So if you can commit to it now, then by January of 2021, you will be so confident that you can not just continue that goal, but also the other 2 as well. And number 4, my absolute favorite, number 4, the way to tackle December is to be grateful of the things that you have. This year we've spent a lot of time in a very fear-based state, and I think it's important to reintroduce gratitude. Be grateful for the family that you do have. Be grateful for the friends that you do have. Be grateful for any and all income that you do have. I'm not saying that this is necessarily easy, but it's essential. If you want to live a healthy, happy life, it comes from your mindset. And one of the biggest pieces of mindset comes from gratitude. If you can't be grateful for what you already have, how can you expect to be grateful when you get more? With that being said, be grateful for the people in your life. Be grateful for your life situation. I was brought up in a way that I was constantly told there's always somebody that has it worse. And that's not to be like a depressing thing. That's a real thing. There is always somebody that has it worse. And if you can be grateful for the little things that you have, one day those little things will be big things. And that is going to be it. That is the end of this segment of Feel Good Friday. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I will be here every single Friday until further notice. So my name is Liv Teixeira, and this segment is presented to you by Entertainment Scoop. Thank you guys. See you in the next episode.